What's up, everybody? This is Goju here, and I'm bringing you the final part of What If Cell was turned good. Now, the tournament of power most likely be concluded of the same team, except that I want to say that Master Roshi is replaced by Cell. Frieza is still joined because they know how powerful he is, but Cell thinks it's a really bad idea to include into a tournament, but he knows that he's much more powerful than Frieza. So he decides to let him join the team. Now, if we're wondering who is the captain of Universe 7's team, I'm gonna say it's Cell. He's much more smarter, and thanks to Bulma giving her DNA to Cell, he's managed to become even smarter afterwards, actually being a much more good leader than even Gohan. And also, he knows that both Goku and Vegeta most likely rush in alongside Frieza, but he tells them to be together if they face a powerful enemy. Now, Goku will still face Jiren, but if you're wondering, both Goku and Cell have constantly trained to use their full power. Now, Vegeta and Cell have managed to achieve the next level of Super Saiyan Blue Evolution. Vegeta most likely able to defeat Toppo, with Toppo still going to his God's destruction form, because I think he'll still be pushed back by Vegeta, so he will power. So they both of them will defeat one another. Without realizing that Goku shows, he powers up into his Super Saiyan Blue Evolution, and fights Jiren himself as well. With both Goku and Cell teaming up against Jiren, Jiren is pushed back, and he uses much more of his power. Both Cell and Goku would nod to one another, knowing what they must do is they activate Ultra Instinct. Now the gods are shocked because two Morphs can use the power of the angels, with Whis smiling as Beerus actually shocked because he didn't know that they could use that. Whis explained that when they were in the Hyperbolic Time Chamber before they started the tournament, Cell actually requested Whis to train him using the Ultra Instinct. So Whis put him inside his staff while also being inside a Hyperbolic Time Chamber so he can mold their body on their own. Cell managed to do it after a couple of months, and after a couple of other months, Goku managed to join him. Both of them managed to easily tap into Ultra Instinct. Thanks to that training, they managed to actually utilize Ultra Instinct Omen just like a base. They have managed to master Omen to a much greater level than they would have had if they did before. So they're much better control over Ultra Instinct than they would have previously. They'll easily manage to overpower Jiren as Jiren go into his limit breaker form. Being much more powerful, he starts to overpower the two. But because Goku and Cell are a lot stronger, he'll push them to mastering the Ultra Instinct. Now, this is no ordinary Master Ultra Instinct like Tournament of Power when it's fleeting. This is the perfect Master Ultra Instinct. Meaning that both Goku and Cell have their offensive and defensive sides of their Ultra Instinct being completed to its maximum. So, Jiren just pushed him even further beyond, he just pushed his own demise. It's still easy match to overpower him without using a final Kamehameha, and Goku uses Godly Kamehameha and easily managed to eliminate Jiren. They will also eliminate the other universes, easily eliminating them and managing to win the tournament. Now, the champion and the one who gives the dragon most will be Cell, since he did the most eliminations alongside helping his team and guide them to much greater victory. He'll wish for all the years to be restored as the Zephyrs will continue with their daily lives. Now, we'll be going into the More arc. And if you're wondering, the Broly movie goes the same. Cell actually would have been there to stop Broly and to most likely help Goku and Vegeta fuse, as he'll most likely do it way faster and easily defeat Broly. Of course, Broly still sent to Vampa, so yeah. The More arc will most likely go as the original when Cell actually interferes in a battle between Goku Vegeta with Mirrors. He will intervene using Ultra Instinct as he will manage to knock back Mirrors. Knowing that he managed to knock both Goku and Vegeta out while they're under Super Saiyan, so he decides to hold back. He asks him if he's an enemy, with Mirrors saying that he is not. Cell then powers down and asks him what he's doing with Boo. If you're wondering, good Boo did survive, they decided to let him live as he destroyed evil Boo. So most likely Oob is still a thing in this universe, so yeah. They almost requested for Boo's because he has the Grand Kai Absorb in him, which Cell actually managed to recall because the old Kai most likely would have explained to him a long time ago. So he decides to help them. Now, Cell would have actually helped Boo using a pyramid of time that mirrors would have summoned. They will use that time to train Boo of how to have the Grand Kai and have control. Now, after a long time, Grand Kai managed to teach Cell the Kaikai Mataru, a powerful technique, as Cell managed to learn it quite easily. But Cell wants to master it just in case if there's any other drawbacks. The Grand Kai explains that they will mostly cut his power in half, but after a couple of after a certain time, he'll gain his power back. Cell is unsure if he'll get his full power, but he does try in Uzukai Mataru. Of constant training, he'll manage to become even stronger and even more powerful. Now, though easy managed to defeat Moro, he's not a threat because Cell practically seal his power, allowing him to die. The Granola art will most likely go the same, I'm guessing, with practically since most of the events that happened with the heroes knowing about the Dragon Balls because of 7-3 will most likely not happen, is you only know from Granola. Granola will still fight them and try to kill Goku, but Cell most likely intervene, being much stronger than them. Then the real Granola will appear after his copy disappears. He'll fight Cell, but Cell is easily keeping up with him. Granola is confused at how Cell is keeping up with him. Cell explains that Granola has made that wish too early. If he actually made it a day later, he might have been the strongest. But he is. As Cell powers up into Master Ultra Instinct, he pushes back Granola. Vegeta powers up into Ultra Ego as Goku powers up into True Ultra Instinct. If you're wondering how Goku managed to achieve that, it's because Goku would have been pushed by Cell constantly to achieve his true Saiyan heritage, achieving True Ultra Instinct. They'll still face off against Gas, with them not knowing that Cell is stronger than Granola, but they just wish for Gas to be stronger than Granola. But Cell managed to actually keep up with Gas. Using Master Ultra Instinct, he'll mostly be able to keep up with him. Cell also used his own Ultra Ego that he'll manage to learn from Beerus. Cell is actually constantly trying to actually combine those two techniques together for a very long time, but he's not managed to succeed it up until now. They're managing to easily defeat Gas as Frieza arrives with his black form. So I'm surprised that Frieza managed to achieve a new level of power. Thought that his going form was his strongest, but I guess Frieza did go beyond his limits. Frieza will then laugh as he tells Cell if he's ready for the rematch. Cell tells yes as he tells Goku and Vegeta to stand down as he face off against Frieza. Their battle would have been immense, as their battles will be clashing with one another. Cell will most likely be on the back foot because of Frieza's power, but Cell will actually been helped by Goku using True Ultra Instinct, and as Frieza pushes Goku even further, Goku powers up into True Mastered Ultra Instinct. Yes, just like in the Tournament of Power, Goku achieves even further beyond power, as Vegeta in their battle managed to master the Ultra Ego just by battling Frieza and being pushed to his limit. Cell tells that he'll not fall behind and never let his friends down as he powers up and combines Ultra Ego and Ultra Instinct together, achieving his Ultra form. Both Frieza, Goku, and Vegeta are surprised as he sees Cell's power as he shakes the entire multiverse. Cell is so powerful that he is on at the level of Whis, and Whis was said to be the strongest angel, if you had to remind you. So Cell easily managed to obliterate Frieza as he shouts Hakai, erasing Frieza from existence. After the battle was concluded, they'll most likely manage to befriend Granola as they go through their lives. But Cell actually sends an incredibly powerful presence. He'll then teleport alongside Goku and Vegeta as they will see a person. He looks like Gogeta, but he has some strange clothing with symbols. This person is none other than Gogeta. Gogeta explains about a tournament between timelines and asks if Goku or Cell wants to join. With Cell and Goku deciding that it's a yes, Gogeta explained that the tournament will mostly consist of Gokus, but if Cell wants to help Goku out, he does not have a problem. Cell agrees as Gogeta teleports. He also would have told him about that would be consistent after 1 year. So Cell is happy and actually excited to see how other versions of Goku would face against him. Even things that some of them might actually would have achieved God here earlier or even be born with it. But some things might be crazy, but Gogeta before leaving would have told them that they exist. Which surprises Cell. So yeah, this is the end of this part. Hope you guys enjoyed, like, subscribe, and wait for more of this amazing end of this What If. Bye.